I had to lean on my mom and my dad to lend me some money. Our mission was, let's take over New York City. Our biggest challenge is having our partners really buy into our culture. How do we grow from 20 restaurants to 50 restaurants to 100 restaurants and maintain that magic that we had from when the first restaurant opened? It's a simple formula. You take care of the people that work for you, you put out good food, you make sure that everyone that walks in your restaurant leaves happy. It's about how we treat our people. We've taken people that have zero restaurant experience, but love the brand, love the hospitality business, love good burgers, love good food, how to run a professional restaurant company. We have a structure in place to expand in Canada, and we've had a ton of interest from the Middle East to Asia to Europe. For us now, it's total 100% growth.
So I love the restaurant, obviously. We take my family there where we live often. I worry about the sustainability of the model. To expand infinitely.
100 restaurants, I always felt was like a good solid number for us. 100 restaurants where we can open up in probably the best cities in the country and hopefully in the world. Just because of our price point, pretty much.
Right, your price. Actually, that's exactly what I want to talk to you about, because your average customer spend is about how much? It's
about $18, give or take. You know, a hamburger, fries, and a milkshake and a soda is going to run you $17, $18.
Okay, so $18. So at a quick service restaurant, i.e. a McDonald's, the average spend there is $5.30. So we're talking about a third of what you just said. And, you know, Brendan, you know, I see this picture of your kids at a Bear Burger. Well, those kids maybe 20 years ago would have been at a McDonald's, right? So
I can tell you exactly, it cost me $98 yesterday.
$98. Okay, so you would never spend. It's like death by 1,000 cuts.
I think they need to be more concerned about guys like Danny Meyer and Shake Shack, because he's competing directly with them, especially with his price point. I mean, I was just in one of his restaurants the other day, and a burger, fries, and a soda was $11, about double of what you would pay in McDonald's. And people are it's a testament to our business. People are willing to pay a premium for a better product.
Younger people, yeah.
Does it make sense to you, Euripides, that Shake Shack could be worth $1 billion? So through September, right, they were on a run rate to generate about $112 million a year in revenue. Now, they may be growing faster than that, but let's just say that it's $112 million. At $1 billion, they'd be trading at more than 8 times revenue, which is like Techland, right?
Yeah,
I think there are only 2 companies in America, restaurant companies, that I could find, Eat Joe's and Pollo Loco, that trade at that level. Everything else is below it.
I think it's, if you put it on paper today, it might not have $1 billion valuation. The future of that brand and sort of the cult following that brand has built in the last 10 years, it's almost Chipotle-like. You can go any day in Madison Square Park and there's 700 people waiting online to get a burger. Where else do you see that? So I think that sort of future that they have, and don't get me wrong, they pick the best real estate in the world. I've been to some of their restaurants in overseas as well. They they always grab the best real estate. And that's a whole other part of this equation that a lot of people really,
Starbucks
delve into.
Yeah.
All
Being
right.
on the right corner factor.
Well, I'll have to try one of these Bear Burgers.
I do recommend
I'll have to
them.
tag along to one of your family trips.
Are you game for game? There is a big difference, though, between exotic meats, which is what you serve here, and what people typically think of like game meats. This is going to be messy and tasty. Delicious. For this and more delicious food and drink, pick up this week's issue of Time Out magazine.
This is hot, but apple's good.